Hello, today I'm going to talk about the Barkley Marathons, a marathon that I have mentioned like a while ago, probably 6 months or more. And it's one of the weirdest and most difficult races I think there are out there. And it takes place in the United States. And actually, like, I'm gonna do like a quick overview, but there are like a few videos on YouTube. There are like documentaries on YouTube that you can watch that explain and show how this race looks and like where it takes place and everything. And it's such a weird, it's not like a traditional race. It takes place in the woods. It's done in different loops, and I'm gonna explain it like further on, but it's really different. So okay, the Barkley Marathon has been taking place since 1986, which is almost the same year as all the other races, all the ultra marathons that I've talked about the past few weeks. But as I've said, it's really different because only 40 runners enter at any time, and to enter, among other things, they have to write an essay to why they want to run the Barkley Marathon. It's a 100-mile race, but not really. They say the distance changes every time, the loops change every time. There are normally like 5 loops that are around 20 miles each loop, obviously. But it changes. They say there are like 26 miles loops and therefore like 130-mile race. Also, each loop is run in a different direction, and I think the runners choose that. Like the first runner that finishes picks which direction the other loops are going to be run, or at least the last one. Also, if they're going to be, they have to run them by day or by night. So it's a really difficult race, and they have 60 hours to finish the race. And also, almost nobody finishes. I'm gonna go back to that, but so they have to do these loops in the woods. They have to go up and down. There's like a lot of elevation. It's one of the hardest races like anywhere. But also something that was really different that I saw in the documentary that I watched a few months ago is that, and I didn't understand it well, but I just looked it up. So they also hide books along the route, and you have to find the book because you have to tear the page that belongs to your race number, and your race number, your runner number, changes every lap. So you can cheat and just grab a bunch of the same page number. So yeah, and it's really difficult because if they do it at night, you can't see anything. There are only some water aid stations and nothing else. And yeah, it's really hard. As I said, almost nobody finishes. I just saw that it's like over all these years, only 55% maybe have finished the race, but only 15 runners in a total of 18 times have ever finished the race within the 60-hour limit. So since 1996 to 2019, because last year there was no race, I hope this year there is a race because it takes place late March, early April. So if it's gonna take place this year, it's gonna be like next week probably. But yeah, out of all those people, maybe 40 people for a little bit over 40 years, they say that it's over 1,000 starts. If it's always been the same, it's 1,720 runners. I just did the math a little bit, but yeah, so only 15 people have finished on time, and that's the point of this race. It's not like a major race. Probably you don't get like anything if you finish. I don't know. I didn't find that, but yeah, it's very interesting, and I recommend to like look for different videos on YouTube about it. And yeah, that's it for this week. I think from now on I'm gonna do these videos every 2 weeks because I want to start other things as well. But thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and run.